Hey there, day 340 of What's She Up To Now? As I transition from the offline brick and mortar world and the corporate world to the online world of internet business and virtual business, I'm sharing my journey. And today is day 340 of that journey. And I am starting a new challenge. Yesterday was Christmas, so I didn't really do much for work. I kind of had a lazy family awesome day and ate tons of yumminess stuff that is making me feel kind of bleh today. And I think we're going to go visit my 99-year-old grandma today. So I'm quickly trying to get my videos done and get some things and podcast episodes done and do some things to set up the rest of the week and the rest of the year. So as such, of course, I decided I need to do a 5-day challenge. So tomorrow on my Supersize Business group and page, I'm starting a 5-day challenge. Just to have my alarm go off in the middle of my video and my audio, just to set the framework for people to supersize their business in 2019. I want to make sure that people go into 2019 actually understanding and having the framework set for their success, for doing whatever it is they want to achieve with their business and growing it. And there's a framework, there's a success system for absolutely everything we want to do. Anything you want to do in your life, there is a success framework for, a success system of this is how the world really works or the universe really works. And this, if you follow these steps, you're going to get what you want. I didn't make this up. It's a universal law. They're universal laws. But it works for everything. It works for relationships. It works for getting anything that we want. And it definitely works for how we set up and structure our businesses. If you understand and follow the framework of how you set up and structure your business, you have a 90% chance of success. You automatically put yourself in the success category, or the potential and the almost guaranteeing your success, because the 10% that you have to add that's unique and special, that's only 10% of whether you're going to succeed or not. 90% of whether you're going to succeed or not is already mapped out for you by universal laws, industry, business, and things that have and people that have gone before. It's just a matter of pulling that out, looking for the frameworks and saying, oh, I see everybody that succeeds in this particular business has done this. Don't look at the thousands of people that are competing and not succeeding. Look at the top 1% of people that are crushing it in your business and in your industry or in other industries. Because one of the secret tricks to really being successful is look at other industries, find the frameworks that work in their industry and transfer them into your industry. Boom. Super fast way to get some big wins in your industry that other people probably aren't even going to think of, because most people aren't looking for the frameworks. They aren't looking for what works in different industries, what works in different businesses. And if you're doing that, that puts you light years ahead of everybody else. So tomorrow we're going to start a 5-day challenge for the Supersize Your Business group and page. And I'm doing that because I do a daily video to build content for Supersize Your Business, which is Supersize Your Business for Entrepreneurs, which I'm focusing now on the Women's Summit, which is how to help women grow and supersize and build their businesses. And that's because that's my thing. But the Women's Summit is more than just that. So I'm starting a 5-day challenge tomorrow, just between that and the end of the year. Also working on Women's Summit interviews. Was supposed to have one yesterday, but the lady got home late. So we're doing that this afternoon. And I really need to get a look at my list and see where we're at in terms of people completing and getting their surveys back for the book and getting or questionnaires back for the book. And then making sure I've got a rounded out group of women that I'm interviewing for that. I've got a spreadsheet. I've got to look at my spreadsheet. Again, I'm putting and building the systems for the next one. So the first summit will be the hardest one, but as I get the systems and the framework and the funnels and the promotions and the people and what I need for them from resources, from like their bio to their picture to their input for the book, plus their free offer for everybody that's participating in the summit. As I get all those pieces together and I put systems in place to collect those, the next one will just be easier and easier and easier. So it's kind of a big job the first time through, but it's really fun and exciting. So I'm enjoying doing it. What else have I got going? That's it. There's a whole bunch else in my life. And I actually just went through a grid on my Supersize Your Business challenge, which I think is super powerful. How to measure the things that really matter for you and to you in your life not just your business, because we tend to get so tied up in just this financial category and our job and making it a living that we forget about all the other aspects of our life, like our physical well-being, our health, number one, our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. That's all comprised to make up our health. A lot of times I've been super guilty of that, letting those things go because I was too busy running my business. And then our relationships too. A lot of us have been known to let our relationships go and not pay attention to our relationships because we're too busy chasing the almighty dollar. And so I like to just remind people our lives are a lot more than just what we do to make a living or to make money. Money is not the be all and end all of our lives. And so I like to create this grid, and I'm thinking I might turn this into like a spreadsheet or a tool or an app for people to use, because I think it's really, really powerful. And even though I don't believe in balance, and I believe that we will focus on different areas of our life based on what's going on and what we're doing and what we're trying to create, I do believe that you need to pay attention to all these things, because that you neglect will rear its ugly head and knock you off the planet. If you ignore your health long enough, I proved that you can end up actually stopping full force, because that will become the most important thing in your life. You know, if we don't have our health, nothing else matters. It's so true, and we so take it for granted that I think that I think I am going to actually turn this into. I was thinking I might do it for myself all year, once a day, just check in and then grade this and see where I am at with each of these things, because what we pay attention to, what we measure matters, and that's what we get. So I've got some work to do on the preliminary and the foundational things for this, but I think that I'm going to do this year, because you know I like to do things for a whole year. I think I'm going to do this year and see how it works for me. And as I'm doing it for me, I'm going to share it with other people, because if it works for me, then I know it will work for other people as well. That's it. Go out, make it a fantastic day. You know, I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye.